This is the Negro Ninja, and I grow tired in discussing the ways of the bitch, but I delight in discussing the ways of the Negro fist. Okay, so today I want to tell y'all a few stretches that'll help your kicks. We're gonna do a couple of stretches. Okay, it's gonna be more than a couple, a few. Okay, let's see. Let's just do regular shit like this. So here's one stretch. This kind of helps your back in this part right here. And the way you would stretch is you'll breathe in and out. You want to count to 10, okay? But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to run through it. Then you'll do this. Like I said, it's going to help your back too. It's really stretching out your back. You really feel it here and stuff like that, depending on which side you're stretching. All right. So I guess I really should just say a few stretches in general for karate or whatever. Then you want to stretch out your shoulders. You'll do this. Once again, you want to breathe in your nose and not your mouth. You want to do it 3 sets of 10, And each time you stretch, the deeper your stretch goes. So it's all about progression with this flexibility stuff, okay? Then, you can do the typical toe touch. Okay. Get your hamstrings with this. And hamstrings is very hard to stretch. If I wanted to, I could palm the ground, but I'm just going to touch it with my knuckles. Okay. And what I recommend, if you can, is try to put all the pressure on the balls of your foot when you're doing this. You know, Fuck it, I just palmed the ground shit. Look, then here's another one. If that's too hard, if you're having trouble getting that low, and people gonna get intimidated by this stretch, but just try it. Like I say, do it 3 times for 3 sets of 10. Breathing in your mouth, breathing in through your breathing in your nose and not your mouth. Okay, you can do this right here. You put your hands behind your back, and then you just basically do like this. And this is probably how the average person would do it, but just go as far as you can. You know, you can open or close your legs to make it easier. When your legs is closed, you get more of the calves with it. Okay. And if you also want to get to palm of the ground, I recommend doing this. You would stretch out like this, push your hips forward. All right. But you don't have to be that extreme. I'm just going to show you, if you're trying to push yourself, once you get more comfortable with it, just notice you can go back. And then, you can just basically touch the ground if you want to, but I'm not going to do it this time. I don't want to, intimidate people. So you'll do that. You try it again. Oh, and you're going to actually feel a lot of that, in this region right here. So just experiment with that right there. And this stretch here, this is a little advanced, but you can also get something to hold on to. You would do this. You're going to feel it right up under here, like up where the glutes is at. So you'll just do this. You can just lean against the wall and pull your knees to your chest if you can't balance. And like I said, 3 counts to 10, just slow. It's all about relaxing. Ease your muscles into the stretch. All right. Let's see another one. I don't want to get my pants dirty. Let's see if I can find somewhere else to sit. Even though all this shit is probably nasty. Hold up. Just butterfly stretch. It loosens up your groin. You'll sit in Indian style like so. Let me pull this up if I can. Oh, they got it glued to the ground. Okay. Um, yeah, they nailed that shit to the ground. But look, you'll do this. And it's easier if you take off your shoes. I haven't done this stretch in years, but let me try. You'll do this. Put your hands on your ankles and press down with your elbows. You know, and if you want to, you can get someone to push down on your knees, but tell them not to be too excessive. You know, people be a dick when they help you sometimes. But you know, you can just put something that's slightly heavy on there so it can go down a little further. And once again, you know, and this opens up your groin area more. You don't have to get nobody to pop your legs to get flexible. It ain't necessary. It's all about stretching and allowing your body to ease into it. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Okay. Here's a good way to open up your chest. Usually I would do this against the wall, but there's no wall here. So start like this, and I'm gonna put my left leg forward like this, and I'm gonna reach up with my right hand. Matter of fact, let me stand back. So one, okay, and the whole idea is to stretch all this right here, so you'll reach up as high as you can go. Kind of reminds me of somebody doing the uppercut in the anime. So it's really gonna get all this and some of your back. All right, and if you want to get the other side, remember, I'm gonna put my right foot, you know, this way. Reach up with my left hand, and it's gonna get all this, all that. All right. All right, let me show you another one. So you basically do this right here. And this gets your back a little bit too. Like whatever you see pulling is what it's pulling. That's good for that right there. Right there. Okay. So what I'm feeling right here is I'm feeling it a little right here. Then if you want to stretch your if you want some wrist exercises, you just ball your fists up, or you can just do it like this if you want to. And you just rotate clockwise, counterclockwise, you know. But you usually want to, you know, ball the fists up and do it. Then you can stretch out this here by holding your hands down, pulling your fingers back. Do not kill yourself doing this. Just see how much you can take. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. That's how you do that. Then you can also take it to another level a little bit. This shouldn't really be too hard. I find it actually easier to stretch your forearms this way. What's that now? Anyway, look. So you would get on your knees like this, and I'm gonna do my hands like this, and then do this. And then you basically just lean back, but remember, do not kill yourself trying to do this stuff. Just see how much pull you can get, and then the next time you do the stretch, you should be able to go back a little bit further. But you know, that stretches out the inner forearms doing this type of stuff here, and it's real good. Very good. You know, you can also loosen up your shoulders by doing that. All right. And you can also stretch your calf muscles. Usually they'll tell you to push up against the wall, but I don't have a wall here. So what I'm going to do is get into this front stance. You see that shit in karate all the time. Except I'm going to put, you know, of course I'm going to emphasize the balls of my feet. So let's see. If I want to stretch out my right calf muscle, I'm going to basically do like this. And remember, this is the balls of my feet. Then I step back and I press down, making sure my heel, is touching the ground. So remember, if you know the front stance, your knees should be over your toes. You should not see your toes when you're looking down. Breathe in and out, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And you basically just switch it up. Remember, you put the balls of your feet down, and then your heel, you want your heels on the ground so you can really feel it. And the upper calves right here. Get your balance. Okay. That's a good one right there. Let me say, I would tell you to do these right here, but I don't particularly care for those. Just simple stretches. They help your hamstrings a little bit too. But like I said, these bore me. You can do that part right here. There's also a calf, what you call this, a quad stretch right here, right? Usually you would do this by getting on the ground and then just putting your leg, but that shit hurts. So what I would recommend you is to hold on to a chair. Do this right here. Okay, now this is the regular level. This is simple. To some people, they might find it hard, so you balance on something. Okay. And you want to hold on. You don't want to do your foot like this. You want to hold on to, this part of your ankle so you don't hyperextend it easily. And you're going to feel it through here. Okay. But if you want to take it to the next step and try to do what I was about to do on the floor, you just simply bend this knee. Okay, you just bend that, and then you just get a better stretch. See how far you can go down like that. So, here it is on the right side. Is that right here. Then take it to the next level. Hold up. And then you just basically bend one leg. Alright. And it's also a good exercise, to help with your balance anyway, because it's probably going to make this part kind of burn a little bit depending on how warmed up you are. Okay. And once again, let me just do this part. You just do this. Remember, you got to open your legs, and then, don't kill yourself doing it. Just go back as far as you can. But once you get real comfortable with it, you can literally just do this. But do not try it if you're a beginner, because they ain't trying to, be guilty for nobody fucking up their shit. Okay, what else do we have? It's another way to stretch your chest this way, but you would really do this and be up against the wall. Do I have a wall? I cannot find the wall. Let me see if I can show y'all over here. I don't see a wall. Okay, so basically you would get up against the wall, right? I'm going to show you the motion. So you'll basically try to, this will be planted against the wall, right? Then you'll take your hand, go behind your back, and your palm should be facing, the wall, and you just basically do this. And then just try to turn into it, so to stretch this part of your chest out. You open it up, all this here, and then you'll just switch sides, do this. And you really want something that you can grip onto, like the corner of a wall, and then you just turn. It should get all that type of stuff. Damn, I'm telling y'all a lot of stretches. This ain't just a few. Okay, so look. And I learned this stretch by looking at my rabbit. That nigga was hilarious, but he was smart. Okay, so look. This here is a full body stretch. It also stretches out your feet, which is very good for mobility. If you want to be able to just walk like this and shit, and then you just stop on a dime, this is what you do. It helps your foot out tremendously. So, and then you basically, reach up as far as you can go. This kind of helps your abs a little bit too. Then if you want to take it to the next level, you tiptoe. You tiptoe. Then it's going to stretch out all that right here. You get up under the bottom of that. Okay. And then this helps with your kicks tremendously. So you'll have more control just doing these kicks. Boom. You know, just more control. And I can actually do it better than this, but I got to really get back in this hardcore. You know, you want to just be able to do your kicks slow. Boom. Boom. Stuff like that. All right. Let me see. Are there any more stretches that I should put on this video? This is a long ass vid, so I'm finna end it. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro lesson for today. Negro out.